Well. Thank you to all my subscribers, my supporters. Shout out to you all. I am coming back today, as promised that a certain thing that I was talking about yesterday would be posted on my blog spot, of course. And I'm sending out a reminder as well for, I'm going to exit out of this. I need to turn off this setting to where when I share my screen, my Facebook notifications don't pop up. Oh God. Anyway, either way, because I don't want my business on YouTube. You know what I mean? Ow, it is what it is. Anyway, so like I said, I am stopping by today to share what's on the blog spot. And as I mentioned yesterday, of course, Ancestor Veneration live event. You have until tomorrow to sign up for this. I will be offering this class at full price after this event is over. Okay, this class will be available at full price. As I mentioned, with all these little specials that are throughout there, these are specials for either one-time event, which I will tell you that it's a one-time event, and if not, it will be full price. Like I said before, a lot of people, I don't think they're getting that part. They'll email me and they'll say, "What happened about this class that you're offering? Oh, it's not $20 more." No, it's not. It was $20 2 months ago. Hello. But either way, you can go over here. And like I said, you have until tomorrow to purchase actually you have a few hours to purchase this actually. And there's 3 different dates, so you can tell me which day you're going to be available for the live event. And my guest and myself will do a live event showing you how to set up your ancestor altar and how to offer things to your ancestors in an effective way. Of course, you could do any way you want to. Just like with any magical process, you could do anything that you want to, how you want to do it. But of course, I'm not going to be doing no damn ritual for no 6 months and not get results, or do the same damn thing for a month and not see no results. So, like I said, we're going to teach you how to do things effectively so you can get your stuff as quick as you need to. Okay. Anyway, of course, it's $106 value, but it's only $50. So like I said, you have until 3 a.m. It's gonna be gone by the time I get up tomorrow. It will be gone. Trust me. Hello. Going into the custom image pillar candles that I was talking about yesterday, as you can see, there are 4 sizes. Small being the shortest, medium being the second, third, fourth. You get it. Okay. Of course, want to venerate your ancestors with a candle made only for them, whether it's an image of your loved ones or a collage of images or collages of the things that they loved. This candle will work excellent in your veneration practices. You can also have this candle custom made with images of your favorite deity, symbols, sigils, or celebrities. You can even have it made with your favorite deities, because I can put that together and print it out onto the candle. Either way, this candle comes in multiple sizes: small, medium, large, and extra large. I can make them in a set. You would just have to contact me for special orders, because I would be considered a special order. And of course, you would not have to pay full pricing for each candle. Okay. When you get them in a set, they will come dressed, blessed, and anointed. Anointed meaning oil will be on them. They'll be inscribed with all that good stuff. That's what anointed mean. Placing sacred liquids. That's technically what anointed mean, honey. Having something holy or something special put on. Anyway, you can look into that, tea, girl. I'm about to be breaking that shit down, honey. So yes, it is what it is, honey. These candles will be listed under current products by April the 20th. So the prices that are listed below is only available until April the 20th. After that, it will be full price, and you'll see the full price. The full price is not going to be what's listed. So for those of you who sign up for the Ancestor Veneration class, you will get these candles for the small one, $10, the medium, $15, the large one, $20, and the extra large, $25. And the extra large will come with 2 tea lights. Okay. When you purchase them in sets, it will come in other options, and I will talk about that later down the line when I offer them at full price. And of course, you just contact me and you let me know that you signed up for the veneration class and that you would like a image, a ancestor candle, or a candle made for your ancestor, or you want your candles made for a deity, whatever it is you want. It's custom. And you just send that email and I will send you the invoice. And of course, if you're not taking the ancestors veneration, you're interested in buying these candles while they're on special. Okay. You have the small one for 15, which burns for 50 hours. Averagely, of course, like I said, depends on how you charge your candles, will determine how your candles will burn. That's right. More energy you put into your candles, they could burn very quickly. I've seen, I talked about this before, I've seen 7-day candles burn down in 1 day. I've seen 7-day candles burn down in 2 days, 3 days, and so forth. So it is what it is. I've even seen 3-day candles burn down in 1 day. I've seen 3-day candles burn down within 8 to 12 hours. So it just depends on the energy you put into it and not the product. We're not talking about, slathering oils and herbs into these candles, because that burn is not a good burn. Like, you putting herbs inside of it, the herbs catch on fire, it will cause that wax to burn down quickly, but it will not give you a good burn. Okay. Medium candle burns about 62 hours averagely. Like I said, depends on how much energy you put into it. It'll be $20. Large, or it is $20 now up until the 20th. Large burns 80 to 90 hours, which is 25, and extra large burns 112 hours, which comes with 2 tea lights. Now, I tell you, I give an hour, depends on my necessity. If I'm in a linguistic fast to me, I don't know if any of you guys have heard of that term, but it's when you're constantly chanting, praying, you're just saying things over and over, over and over, over and over, over and over, over. You just keep doing it. And you're not thinking about food, you're not thinking about nothing else. And it's powerful. That's all I'm going to say. So if I'm doing a linguistic fast, I will let the candle burn thoroughly out. There's times where I've done it. I have done it for 3 days, and I just kept relighting over and over and over. So if you're doing that, of course, you could just let this burn out. But if you're doing this at regular veneration, an hour a day is perfect for devoting time to any type of spiritual practices. So with the small candle, that's 50 different sessions you can have. For the medium candle, that's 62 different sessions you can have. For the large candle, that's 80 to 90 different sessions you can have. With the extra large, that's 112 different sessions you can have. So though, you're saying, oh shit, $30 for a candle? Yeah, but you can get 112 different sessions out of that. And on top of that, that candle is going to be made, charged, and built for the purpose of you doing what it is you're doing. And of course, magic is based off of intention, which a lot of people, they forget that. People go out here and they buy $30,000 worth of products, and then they're upset because none of the magical stuff that they wanted did not manifest. And I always say it's because your intention wasn't there. Don't get sidetracked by any videos, any links. It doesn't matter, because even you had celebrities promoting certain products that was guaranteeing results and stuff. The results that you get is based off of not only the products that you're receiving, or should I say, the results you get with the magic that you're wanting, or the results you're wanting, magical results you're wanting. It will be determined not only with the products you buy, if the products have been blessed or not, but also it will be determined by you. And you are the key to all that. You are the key. As the spiritualist, I could do all the work I need to do over at this end. If you're not ready for the work that I'm doing, it's not going to work. And I always tell people that, and people, they don't understand that. That's why a lot of spiritualists don't even understand. A lot of these people that claim to be spiritualists, they don't understand that. And they cannot convey that to you, or they don't want to scare you away. I don't know. I really don't know. My mind, I'm always thinking about stuff. I have a logical mind that's balanced with reason. And I think about a lot of stuff, and that's one thing I think when people say that magic does not work or magic is not guaranteed. I think it's just they don't want to turn people away. I mean, I don't know what it is, but either way, like I said, I could do all the work I need to do on my end. If you're not ready for that, if that door is still closed, if you got a lot of clutter that's preventing that from coming through, it's not going to happen. And then you crying and moaning about it is not going to help the situation. And like I said, magic does not happen for victims. Victims don't get nothing. Playing the victim role is playing the loser role. Losers don't win. Can we talk about that? Huh? Can we talk about that? Losers don't win. Hello. Something else I want to talk about. Of course, I talked about this briefly yesterday. A lot of people be like, "Where you at?" I be getting emails, and I would listen. I want y'all to refrain from doing that, please, 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 please. I do casework. I keep saying this. I do casework. I love y'all. I do casework though, and some of my casework people, we email back and forth throughout the day. And some of their emails I do not get because people will be emailing me and it'll be on bogus stuff that has nothing to do with nothing. No tea, no shade. The other like spam and stuff has stopped because I put a filter in my Gmail that stops that. But either way, please do not email me and check on me like, bro, where have you been? I've not seen you in a while. Don't do that because I'm away because I'm working. Nobody ran me off of YouTube. Nobody will ever run me off of YouTube. Nobody will ever run me down from doing my spiritual stuff. Nobody will ever shut that down. Okay. I'm here for a purpose. So like I said, please don't send those emails. Okay. I stepped back for a reason. And that's because I was not getting support from my supporters, from my subscribers. And like I said before, I was using my money that I was getting from other areas of my life to do things on my channel, to say, well, I don't have to work. Move. As soon as I start talking, you want to start going crazy. Move. Like I said, I don't want to anymore give things to people who don't appreciate it. And appreciating it is supporting. How about that? So many ideas, but not sure who will be receptive to them. And I mean by receptive, I'm receptive, but all you do is send in these chats and talk mess and then read me down. Send me emails and be like, girl, I didn't like how you called me out in that live chat. Well, don't come to live chat and talk then. No tea, no shade. If you don't want me to give my input in a conversation that's taking place in my live chat, don't comment in live chat section then, sister. Keep your private business to yourself. Don't show your panties. Don't come in this chat telling people that you're going through problems. Because if I don't comment on it, somebody else is going to comment on it. And or someone else is going to email me and say, girl, that girl came in that room and she said she was going through something and you didn't give no input on that. You are salty for that. Oh, girl, bye. You can't please nobody on YouTube, honey. If you comment, people get upset. You don't comment, people get upset. It's like, girl, bye. Anyway, want to support me, but don't have the funds. Because a lot of people say, I don't have the money. When I get money, honey, I'll support you. Or you don't need any of my powerful products, informative classes, because you're a solitary witch or you Google stuff. I understand that, sis. I'm not knocking you, bruh and sis. I'm not knocking you at all. Or when I do special events, you just don't have the time or it's bad timing. Like, oh, Mystic, I wish I could have joined that event. But I just paid my baby's daddy child support for his other baby's mother. Or Mystic, damn, I want to join that event. But Mystic, I just paid off my $15,000 back taxes that I owed. And it's just like, oh my God, here we go, Miss Thing. I'm sorry. Either way, you can still support by sending in a donation of any amount you choose. This year, I want to travel and do things with my supporters. I told y'all this last year. I wanted to get on the road again. Yes, I want to get on the road and I want to see my spiritual people. 2016, I got on the road and I see my massages and my Dom people because they were sending in money and saying, I want you to come out here to LA, come out to Rancho Cucamonga. Shout out to Ontario, California, Rancho Cucamonga. Honey, that area over there, I love that area. I don't know if anybody know about Los Angeles or, Inland Empire, the IE. But Rancho Cucamonga in Ontario, California, girl, they showed my friend and I some love. You hear me? Like, girl, we're nobodies, and we felt so good in that area. Girl, I don't know what that was. And and I'm not cutting in, but there was a lot of, you know, there was a lot of black transgenders and a lot of Hispanic transgenders and a lot of, light skin for my friend, because she's a light skinned girl, transgenders on Backpage and stuff out there. And honey, I just said, girls, any of these girls getting any calls? Because girl, we literally had to pack up and get up out of there. We had to go back because it was so busy. And yeah, it was crazy. But either way, y'all drive horrible out there, but I still loved it out there. I sure did. Right there by that mountain. If you have not seen pictures of that, I will post it on my Instagram. Again, y'all can see the pictures of Rancho Cucamonga. Beautiful. We stayed right there by that mountain. I think it's called San Bernardino Mountains. I think that's what it's called. I'm not too sure. Beautiful. It looked like a dinosaur resting. And I love mountains, honey. Girl, every life I've had on this planet, I've been in the mountains. I know that. I know that, honey. I love mountains. Anyway, but yeah, loved Rancho Cucamonga out there, honey. And like I said, they were like, a matter of fact, a guy bought me a Gucci bag. Girl, yes. A guy gave me a Gucci bag, honey, like a little makeup Gucci bag too. I was like, wait a minute. Do I need to move out of here, this thing? And we were right to buy these nice apartments too. Gorgeous. Either way, like I said, they supported me, so that's why I went on that tour in 2016. So I want to do that this year for my spiritual stuff. And like I said, I would love to do that based off of donations alone. But if not, like I said, I will be posting an itinerary of the cities I will be in, and I will tell you how much the pricing would be, because like I said, I'll be calling the price, all that stuff out, and I will tell you how much it costs per person to meet up with me, and I will surely meet up with you for the time that I'm allowed to. And you can ask your questions. I can show you some simple tricks that I will not discuss on YouTube. That's the reason why I offer videos and in classes, because there's certain things that I cannot say on my live feed, and or should I say, can I put on public videos? Because girl, that's all I'm gonna say. I will not walk around on eggshells. I won't do it. That's another reason why I stepped back about a YouTube, girl. You see what happened with the girl on YouTube the other day, girl, yesterday? She went into the headquarters and started going berserk, honey, because they were messing with her channel. Girl, they're doing that with everybody, honey. And girl, I'll be damned. Because you know what they're about to do. They're about to implement some stuff, but I'm not going to talk about that. That leads into 2020. Y'all thought it was a joke, huh? Little me don't know nothing, though. Little old transsexual bitch from California. I don't know shit. Okay, girl. 2020, you put that on your calendar, 2020. Shout out to Barbara Walters. Hello. Anyway, so I'll be traveling this year. I'll be putting a schedule of my itinerary. I'll be putting a schedule up on cities and dates, because I will be in multiple cities. Off the top of my head, I think at least 24 different cities. And you could, if you're near there, you can step out, if you're supporting, to come out and see me. Of course, people like Larry, Larry, honey, free of charge for you. Okay. Larry have sent in a lot of donations. Okay. So people like Larry, it is free of charge. And other people, like I said, you hit me up, you sent in donations, you hit me up, I will definitely say, yeah, you're on that free list too. So when I'm in your area, you give me a call and I'll be paying for lunch and all that. You don't pay for nothing. Okay, you can ask your questions. We can go to the botanicas out there, the any other shops they have out there. They have Indian bazaars too. Y'all be sleeping on Indian bazaars, Asian stores as well. All these places. That's how I understand how you racist. If you're racist of anybody out there, because everybody's culture have something that everybody could benefit from. Like, girl, can we talk about it? A lot of the herbs that is used in, hoodoo, we'll say that because everybody's a hoodooist now on the internet. Everybody, honey. Ha! You got people in Brazil saying they're hoodooists. You got people out there in Europe saying they're hoodooists. Okay, that's what it is. So everybody's a hoodooist now. So listen, the Asian shops sell all the hoodoo supplies you need, as far as those hard to get herbs that you can't really find. Go to an Asian shop. I bet you'll find it. That's all I'm gonna say. So like I said, I'll put that out there. I will make a Twitter only for this. You can go to that Twitter. You can see the list. And like I said, while I'm there, each city I will be there for 3 days. Only those 3 days. You will have those dates way beforehand, ahead of time. So I don't want to get emails days later saying, have you come through Charlotte's yet? Is it Charlottesville or Charlotte? Charlotte. Shit, I can't remember if it's Charlottesville or Charlotte. Either way, have you came to Charlotte yet? Girl, I went through Charlotte a week ago, girl. I put that up 2 months ago. Either way, like I said, you could definitely come out and bada bang, bang, bang. So like I said, support me. And not just that, there's a lot of stuff I want to do with my channel. And of course, it costs money. And like I said, I'm not going to be using my sex work money, according to YouTube people, my sex work money. I'm not going to use that money to fund spiritual stuff when I can use that money to fund the sex work stuff that those people paid for. You know what I mean? So, like I said, support. If not, like I said, I'll just come here periodically like I need to. I will present the things that I need to. And if not, you know where to reach me at 28spirit8mystic8.blogspot.com. If I'm not here, you can check me out there. Hello! Or sign up for a class or a live event, honey. Ow, ow, ow. Yes, honey. And of course, if you want to send in a donation to support me outside of PayPal, because I know how it is, honey. Then, of course, you can send me an email and I will tell you exactly where to send it out. I do have a P.O. box. You can send something there if you would like to, money order, check, whatever it is you want to do. I do not advise sending check in the mail. I don't do that. I don't tell anybody to do that. Do not put checks in the mail, girl, because on a check, there's a lot of stuff on a check. Listen. I don't give checks to nobody but places of business. So if I ever have some odd money coming out of my account, and I know it's like through my debit card, because I keep my debit card on me, sometimes in my panties, sometimes in my bra. Don't play with me, Miss Thing. Okay? Hello, Miss Thing. The only way you get that, girl, you got to take off my damn clothes. So either way, girl, I baby my damn debit card. So if I got money missing out my damn account, girl, I know one or two ways, girl. A business person took that shit, or while I was asleep, somebody went inside my bra. Anyway, so yeah, if you want to send me your teas outside of PayPal, like I said, send me an email. We go from there. And of course, you could donate any amount. Girl, people out there have donated $1. People out there have donated 50 cents. People out there have donated $7. The youngest person to ever donate money to me was a 6-year-old person. And of course, they got permission from their parents and they donated $8. And I'm very appreciative of that because that's still something. That $8 will cover gas to go mail out packages. That $8 will cover, me taking away what minimum wage is $11.50 out here in California. That's girl, I could give an hour of time to y'all because girl, come on now. That $8 covered a lot of things, honey. So shout out to you, honey. If you want to say who you are, you can. I won't say who you are. I won't put your business like that because you might say, girl, I don't want these people knowing my age. Because to be honest with you, honey, you act older than all these people, which is crazy. No tea, no shade. A lot of my young people out there, I don't know what's going on, but they acting a lot of, girl, something between the ages of 32 and 50. Some girls, something ain't right with those ages, those age ranges like that. I mean, I'm not saying all of y'all, but girl, then when people be like 19 and 18, I'm like, girl, I thought you were 30 years old at least. I thought you were 25, girl, at least, girl. You so damn smart. Mm-hmm. Y'all better take notes, honey. Respect your elders, children, but also elders, please have respect and love for your young people because they keep you young. Hello! You don't got no young friends. You gonna age quicker than you know. Miss Thing, you need that vitality, Miss Thing. Hello, hello, hello. Anyway, let me get up out of that. So yeah, listen. When Spirit talks, do you listen? Miss Thing. When Spirit talks, do you listen? Hello, J2 Funny. Hello, Rose. Yes, Rose. Did you re-email me, Rose? I didn't get that email. Hello, Kia. Yes, honey. Popping in past your bedtime. Yes, miss you too, Kia. Loving like I know this time is it's late right now. Like right now, it's what 10:23 p.m. California time. So I know it's like 1 o'clock y'all time, and y'all be sleeping. Okay, that's good. Get your rest up on. Hello. Yes. I just stopped by before I go out and run my little errands and stuff, honey. I woke up late. I went to bed late because, of course, I'm doing my thing. I'm going on this road, so I got to plan out everything. And I just been, writing stuff down, doing my thing, doing my works as well also. So that's what I've been doing, working. And I've been working. And that's what I've been doing. But spirit talks. And I always get this question asked, and that's why I wanted to talk about it. I get this same question over and over. And the question is, how do you know when spirit is talking, or when people say, I didn't get a sign. You told me that spirit was going to show me a sign. How was that sign going to be shown? And I always tell people, I mean, I don't know about you. I could just speak for myself. And maybe it's because I'm an open person. I'm open to everybody but certain type of people. And that has nothing to do with gender or race or anything. It's your actions. But I'm open to other stuff, and I'm just receptive to things. And I think also open-mindedness also makes you more spiritually inclined. That's just my belief. I think if you're narrow-minded, I think it shuts off a lot of stuff, including your senses. That's just my opinion, based off what I've seen. Because even you look at people that are sick or something ain't right, they usually have like a hate bone in their body. Like they hate certain type of people. And I don't. I hate certain actions of people, but I don't hate a group of people. Either way, um, I've received signs from spirits in um, movies. I've received signs from spirit in books. I received signs from spirits in songs I was listening to. I received signs from spirits from people that I randomly met on the streets. This is why I learned when someone is talking to me, I remove my headphones out of my ears, because you never know. And I think that spirit uses people for people. And that's what people don't understand either. When someone tells me something that I view as powerful, or I view as loving, or I look up to this person, right? I see this person as someone who could offer something to me. If they told me something that possibly did not resonate with me, as far as like trying to read me down, I would step back for a minute. I would kind of think about it for a few days, meditate. And once again, maybe this is because I'm spiritually experienced. I don't know. But I'll meditate on it for a few days. And then I would email them. And then I would say, you know, you were saying something the other day to me, and I just kind of want to get clarification on that. What did you mean by that? And then I'm sure they would clarify to me, well, I didn't say that in this type of way. I said that in this way. If they say that, I'm going to take that for what it is. It is what it is, right? So going into this, if I am here to talk with people. I'm single. I'm a transgender woman. There's a lot of things that I will never have to go through as a trans woman. And when I give advice to people, it's not to shame you. It's not to make you feel any type of way. It's to better yourself. And like I said, there's a lot of reasons why I stepped back off of my YouTube channel. And that kind of goes along that line too. Me being a trans woman, I don't ask certain people to follow my channel. I don't promote my videos on other people's channel. I don't go to Facebook forums and promote my channel. I don't got business cards with my YouTube channel on it. People that subscribe to my channel, you subscribe because you subscribe. So when people then ask me for my opinion and I give them my honest opinion, they take it already as a, oh my God, I can't believe this mother just said that. Oh my God, I got offended because you told me that I need to leave my bummy ass man alone. And it's just like, how are you offended by that, sister? How are you offended by that? Because that's my honest opinion. You asked me for it. So if you did not want it, don't ask. If you did not want me to speak over your life, don't come in my chat and don't talk about your life. And that goes into spirit giving you a message. A lot of times you ask God for answers. Please talk to me. God, please give me an answer. When I hear the voice of God, I call it the voice of reason. Sometimes it comes through as my grandmother who passed on 10 years ago. Sometimes I hear it as my own voice talking to myself. Sometimes I hear it as something else. Sometimes it's a high pitched ringing and all you hear is, ah, and in that sound, I know what is being said to me, and it's accurate. And that's the crazy thing about it. So all I'm saying is When spirit has a message for you, you don't know how that message is going to be delivered to you. And this is why you cannot go around being upset, having a chip on your shoulder, because a lot of this stuff that people get offended by is their own projection. It's their own feeling of themselves, and they don't want it doesn't recognize them. So it's like warning, warning, does not recognize, doesn't recognize. And because they are robotic, because you're conditioned, this is where we talk about being conscious and not being conscious. When you are conscious, you become awake. Your spiritual identity awakens, and things don't really get to you as much as it used to when you were in the mundane world, when you were a sleeping person, when you were spiritually dead. So when people come to me and they say they're spiritually awakened and I've been fasting and I've been getting downloads, but yet if I say I can't stand a bald-faced lion black bee and you get offended by that, honey, you're not spiritually awakened. No tea, no shade. You are not spiritually awakened. If I say, baby girl, you need to leave that man alone because he have no life, he's going to cause you more problems than benefits, you need to get that together, and that offends you, you are not spiritually awakened. You are still spiritually dead. If you come to me and say, Mystic, I want to better my life, I'm trying to get my job, I want to get my life together, I want to, I want to change, and I start asking you about your friends, and you're like, okay, and then, you give me a list of your friends, and I tell you, well, girl, you got to let that friend go right there because she's phony. But she's been my friend for 15 years, Mystic. Well, where have you been in the past 15 years, sister? And then it's like, well, what you trying to say, Mystic, that you better than me? I didn't say that, girl. Now you projecting. And now that's how I know right there that you're still spiritually dead and you're not ready for this over here. You're ready for those basic channels. Go ahead and go over to those basic channels where they're going to soothe that. They're going to keep you in your ego. They're going to keep you in your sickness. Go ahead and go over there, sis. Because like I said before, I don't have to waste my time telling you about your life because it does not benefit me in any way, shape, or form. I don't charge $1,000 a lecture. I don't come on here and say, before I speak, I need $1,000 for each and every last one of y'all before I give y'all my point of view. I don't do that. So for me to give you something for free and for you to think that I'm trying to steer you in the wrong direction and or read you down when you're the one that subscribed to my channel, it does not make sense. And it also goes into the sickness of a lot of people having bipolar and schizophrenia, especially in the Black community. There's a lot of sickness in the African-American / Black community of America. There's a lot of sicknesses in that community, a lot. So a lot of things does not resonate with you. And when you're asking, you confuse yourself with the questions you're asking and with the answers you're getting. And it's just like, oh, that's too much for me. That's how I have to step back. Like, oh, that's too much for me, honey. I can't do that. And I'm not saying that only Black people suffer from mental illnesses. I'm just saying that there's a lot of mental illnesses in the Black community, African-American community, and they're not seeking help. They're not seeking help. They're not going out there to go get the breakdown of that. Instead, they want to sit on the internet. They want to self-project. They want to fight with people. They want to call people coons and wannabes and self-hating when they're self-hated. Like, you don't even know who the hell you are. I know what's over here. I know where I come from. And I know where the hell I'm going. And that's why I'm above the water, not below the water. And you can catch that tea however you want to take that tea. So at the end of the day, like I said before, spirit is always talking to people. And sometimes spirit talks to you through other people. It's called listening. That's why you have 2 ears and 1 mouth. But a lot of people, they have 2 mouths and they act like they got 2 mouths and 1 ear and then they don't hear shit. Or I misinterpreted. I apologize. No, there's no misinterpret. Learn how to listen more and talk less. Because even though I like to talk, I still listen. And in order to be a healer, in order to be a leader, you have to learn how to listen more. Leading is not just about talking. Being a high priest is not just about talking, for those who use that title. It's about listening to the needs of people and giving them for what they want. And the same thing with y'all. I put this on this channel and my other channel. What do you want from me outside of me just blabbing on my channel? And people don't really hit me up. I could say after all those videos I asked, I probably got emails from like 5 people, and I can name them. 5 people out of all the subscribers, only 5 people said, I would love for you to do videos on this and that. And I'm just like, so what are the other people here for? Are you here to hear me babble? Or are you here to hear me tell people how it is? And then if you are, then I don't want to see no comments like, oh, girl, that was too harsh. Oh, well, wait a minute. You didn't send me no email when I asked you, what do you want me to talk about on my channel? because I'm here to give you what you need to hear, what you would like to hear. Well, not what you would like to hear, but what you need. I'm here to give you what you need. If you don't need me, that's when I'm stepping back. That's when I'm gonna step back. There's no interaction. And there is interaction, but you know what I mean. If I have 3,000 subscribers and I'm only getting interactions with 15 people on a daily basis, that is something, but that's not something. So it's like, okay, Miss Thing, what everybody want? What you want? You want me to talk about spiritual stuff here? You want me to talk about only about your stuff here? Do you want me to mention other experiences so that you can learn from the experiences? You don't want me? Do you want me to only keep it on your stuff? Do you want to even have me available 24 hours? That's another thing too about supporting this channel. I work other jobs. That's why I can't just sit on here. That's why I schedule my readings. That's why I schedule my casework, how I started and all that good stuff. If this was my main job, if I had nothing else to do or I didn't have to do other work because I was getting support from my viewers, then I could do same day readings. I could do same day whatever. It don't have to be scheduled 3 days down the line, a day down the line. Like I can see things immediately. Girl, I could be up on my email every day, every minute on a minute. I could be checking that email every second on the second. Like, oh, I got an email. I could be doing that. But because that's not happening, I cannot do that. So like I said, the support will go for that as well. It will go for me to be able to do same day readings. So you're not having to wait. It will go into being able to offer things at a decent price or to maintain the decent price. Because like I said, it is what it is. You have to fit in. You have to get in where you fit in at. And like I said, I'm not one of these YouTubers that did all my research, honey, countless nights of not getting no damn sleep, sacrificing my teenage years and my early adult years. Instead of going to the clubs and hanging out with friends and all that stuff, I was out here researching spirit stuff. I'm not going to come on no damn YouTube channel and give that stuff out for free, honey. Because a lot of stuff that I learned, honey, it took a lot of teas, girl, and a lot of money too. I traveled out to some places, honey. Can we talk about it? So it is what it is. But either way, going back into the spirit talking, you just have to learn how to listen more and remember what you asked for. This is why I have notebooks. I write down everything. If I have a question, idea, I write it down. Spirit, is this, give me an idea. What should I say? How should I say it? And things will just start coming to me. And or I would say, nah, I'm not going to do it, because that happens a lot too with everybody. I'm not even going to sit here in front. There's a lot of things that I said I was going to do or I had an idea for my channels. And I said, no, I'm not going to do it. And Spirit was like, do it. And there's people that randomly told me, like, hey, you should get out and do this set. And I'm like, wait a minute, how did they know I was even thinking that? Because I didn't share that with nobody. And that's how I know the Spirit was talking to me through them. So like I said before, you can't get offended by everything everybody say. You can't be bothered by that. And that's something too with a lot of people, especially older people. A lot of older people, they've been doing the exact same stuff over and 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 over. And yet they're getting the same results. And they're more than likely asking Spirit, why me? Why I had to go through the stuff I went through in life. Spirit, why I had to go through bankruptcy and lose my marriage and this and that, and not have any parents and et cetera, et cetera. And Spirit is showing you that you are continuing a certain action, which is also known as a generational curse. And in the Ancestor veneration class, we talk about generational curses too, by the way. But you're doing it over and over and over and over and over, and you don't even realize that. So when someone come forward and you so happen watch their videos, because I don't watch everybody's videos because I know it's not meant for me to watch it. Okay, can we talk about it? Sometimes I clicked on people's videos, honey, and YouTube started acting weird, like, start going slow. And I'm like, oh, it's not meant for me to watch that. And there's sometimes that I'm watching a video on how to make French fries in the air fryer, and they will show this video on how to tap into this frequency. And I'm like, what the hell? What made this come up? Then you click on it, and Spirit has so many messages up in that video for you. So that's all I'm saying is, not every time when people speak things to you, you should take offense to it. Now, when it comes to your ethical background, your gender, especially if it's a gender like transgenderism that people don't really understand, then we all know they coming for you when they talk about that. But outside of that, when they're saying that, people should get up and get out and do this instead of doing this and that, don't take that offensively. Learn from that. Say, maybe they're right. You know, going into the guy, from that I told you I know from Texas, he's doing a lot better now since last time we spoke, which was like a week ago, about his situations, because now he's starting to listen, because things are starting to happen for him to where he has to listen now. And he's like, "Are you doing work on me?" "No, I'm not doing no dead work on you, honey. Girl, I got clients over here and I got work I could be doing on my damn self. Girl, I'm not about to be going to buy no damn candles to prove a point to you, Miss Thing." Anyway, but I told him, spirit talks to you through people. And I'm not here to hurt you. I'm not here to take nothing from you. I'm here to better you, honey. You're 30 years old with nothing. You don't even own a credit card. You don't got nothing in your name. You don't even got no established credit. You're 30 years old. And credit is everything in America. I don't know about London. I don't know about Mexico. I don't know about South America. But in United States of America, credit is everything. It is everything, honey. Girl, it's everything. And people don't understand it. It's everything. Okay. And that's why a lot of places out there are trying to target your credit to mess it up. But you got to be responsible enough to know I'm not going to do that. But either way, I explained to him, and now he's starting to do a 360. And now the people in his group, they're starting to become disconnected. Cognitive dissonance. They're starting to, or dissonance. They're starting to say, "Oh, now you think you're better because you talk to Mia. Oh my God, Mia's pumping your head up with all this stuff to make you think that you're better than everybody." And I told him, don't let that get to you, because that's how the enemy is going to try to deter you away from get what it is you need to get in this life. Because right now you were the only one that was born out of your family prematurely. You're the only person in your family that is a bisexual person. You're the only person in your family that has been saved and spared throughout your life. All the shit you've been through in your life, you've been spared from. And now that you're here at this point, you've been blessed to meet people to share things with you. Don't let other people come in and take that away from you. And it's not that you're around here parading that you're better than anybody, but it's that you want better for your life. And all the things you do now, you're going to keep yourself under. And you're going to be one of these people out here saying that the white man got their foot on your neck. And that's not true. The white men only have their foot on your neck when you allow them to put their foot on your neck. And having bad credit and not be responsible with your money will make that happen. You cannot blame people. "Well, it's society's problem." Why? No, it's not. No, that's not. I don't want to hear that shit, sister. I don't want to hear that. I know a lot of people that are 60 plus years old that are from the South, including over here, West, East. They never had problems with the law. Why all of a sudden that certain people do? Certain age brackets do. Why? You got to question that shit. Then you look at the parents. Okay, no wonder why. Huh. Anyway, but listen. When people are, what are you doing with your life? Don't take that as saying, what am I doing with my life? Yeah, what do you do every day? Every day is another chance to make yourself better. You're not here to, "Well, I'm comfortable living in my house, collecting SSI and other assistance and just watching TV all day and go on the internet and fight with people." I love that. That's my good life. And it's just like, that's not living though. You're existing. And then when you die, you got to come back. And then your next life, you're going to be suicidal. You're going to be very depressed. Like, my life is feeling fucked up. Well, maybe you did this in your other lives and you're doing the exact same shit you were doing in your other lives. And that's why you feel stuck. That stuck feeling is that. I can assure you that. That's feeling of being stuck and not going anywhere is because you're repeating something that you should have let go your last life. Can we talk about it? Or something that you're repeating that your mother and father did when they were young, and you're supposed to break that. That's why you're blessed an opportunity of having www.whatever.com. Because, girl, you have access to everything at your fingertip. Everything is at your fingertip. And a lot of people tell you that electronics is a curse. It could be. But you have the ability to look up everything you need to look up, which means that you have the opportunity to change whatever's put on your family, curse-wise or blessing-wise. So there's no excuse to not have anything right now. There's no excuse to not know anything. "Oh, I didn't know that's what that meant." Girl, Google it. But take something and learn from it. When you ask Spirit, "Spirit, can you help me find a man?" Saint Anne, find me a man. Mother Mary, please can you help me find me a good man that's going to accept my femininity? Lady of Guadalupe, I love you and I cherish you. Can you please help me find a man that's going to love all of me for me? Whoever it is you pray to, Isis, Hathor, Anunet, whoever you pray to, Danu. You know, Danu's been coming up a lot. I know I say a lot. Matter of fact, Adrian sent me some Danu oil, honey, and I used all that up, honey. Adrian, you need to tell me what's in your Danu oil because Danu works good with Oshun. Ah, come on, Oshun and Danu. They're dancing right now. Anyway, um, either way, listen, you know, learn from that. When you ask them for something, write that down. Today's date is March, blah, 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 or April 4th now, right? April 4th, 2018. Spirit, can you tell me how to get this, whatever? And every day pray on that. Every day pray on that and watch how spirit works. That's simple. It's that simple. But people take the simple stuff and they make it so difficult. They take a foot and turn it into a mile. And I'm out here watching on the outside like, girl, you could have finished that yesterday. You know, going into casework, I get so passionate about the work, and I'm learning to step out that too. If you're not taking directions, you're not taking directions. I'm not gonna get offended by that. I'm not gonna cuss you out. You just not trying to win. I'll make sure to tag you down, and I got a folder now. I'm gonna put people's their name on it, the work I'm doing for them, the day we started it, the day we finish it. When they call, I'm gonna be like AT&T and stuff. I'm gonna have a foul on you. So when you feel down the line that you want to, well, girl, let me go back to March 2018, because at the end of the day, people are not listening and they're turning small stuff, making it big. Like I will say, do A to Z and only do A to Z. If you want to add other stuff in, you could do so because you're being creative. And then they will sit here and say, well, what happened if I do this with this instead of this with that? I'm not answering all that, sweetie, because now you're turning a foot into a mile. I'm telling you what to do to make this work effective so you can get your results in 3 to 6 months. If you want to do anything outside of that, that's up to you. But if you want to rearrange what I'm telling you what to do, I'm not going to advise on that. Because I talk to spirit and I also listen. I listen more than I talk. Once again, that's why I step back. Spirit told me, make your people that support you proof that they support you. Because it's not just about coming and interacting with you. It's not just about commenting. It's not just about watching your videos. If they support you, we'll see. It is what it is. It is what it is, honey. You see right here? I feel warm. There you go. Anyway, yes, come on, honey. Hello, Jen Murray. How are you? Yes, blessings, honey. How's the fur baby? He's here sleeping down, honey. I didn't know you were taking rest. Yes, you did. Yes, you did, J2 Funny. J2 Funny. I put on my video the last channel, and I mentioned on this channel a week ago. I want to say my last 2 videos. I said, those who support me, send in you could comment under this video. Matter of fact, I said that. I said, comment on this video about what you want to see. What do you expect from me? What I will not do is, though, and I did say this in that video too, if I have a class on a topic, I'm down to give a trailer snippet of that class, but I will not go into depth. Because, of course, what's the purpose of offering a class if I'm talking about it for free on the channel? So if there's minor stuff that I can assist with, I'm down to do that. You can comment under the video and I'm down to go over that. But like I said, you know, it becomes a give. It should be give and take. You know what I mean? Like I was looking up other like non-spiritual channels, obviously, but like videos, channels that like they do commentary, right? They will be like, every Tuesdays, I'll come on here and I'll do a podcast if I get donations. Now, they don't say a certain amount of donations, but they'll say, give me donations, support me, and I'll come here every Tuesdays and I will do a podcast, right? And they'll do that. They'll get their donation. And I'm like, that's the good-ass idea, because that's give or take. They want to hear you talk. They want you to put your life on hold to give them information, which is always good. But also, once again, you're putting your life on hold. You could be working. You got bills. Everybody has bills to pay. We all do. Um, so they're putting that stuff on hold, and then they start feeling like, and I'm like I said, I'm sure I'm not the only one that was feeling that way. Like you're giving so much, you're putting so much hours into something, and you're getting a little bit of those people supporting. And then it's like, what are the other people doing here? And I started thinking that 2016. That's why I started offering casework. Because I'm like what are all these people doing here? Because I only see there's names I see on a regular basis, and there's names I never see until something happened. Then they'll comment and say, I was subscribed to you, now I'm unsubscribing because you were arguing with somebody. And it's like, but I never seen you comment. I never seen you I never got an email from you. I never got a donation from you. And then people are like, well, why don't you do this on your channel? Because that costs money. And the money that I've been getting, I've been working for. And I'm not cutting in, but it's true. The money I've been getting, I've been working for. And that money is going towards bills. That money is going towards my debt. That money is going towards me offering better services to the people that are actually paying for services. So if I'm going to be offering things or I got to do things that are cost money, I want my people to support me to do that. And if not, then like I said, I'm not going to do it. I'll keep my channel basic. I don't care. Girl, bye. I'm not going to be elaborate, honey. Spend time doing stuff, girl, and ain't getting nothing out of it. And I'm not going to threaten like these other people say, well, I'm going to leave YouTube. I'm not going to leave YouTube. You just won't see me here that much because bills got to be paid. And me spending hours here, me spending hours here and not really getting the adequate amount of support I need. I won't be doing that, honey. I'm not doing that. Girl, I could be out there doing people's, I could be going camper right now doing people's casework while I'm camping or something. I don't know. Anyway, enough of that. Yes. You can say it on here. You can type it right now, J2 Funny. I'm actually going to create another email also for not actually I'm going to give it out because I have it. I think it's called the Enchantric. It's called the 6-2 Spirited 9 Enchantress at gmail.com. And 69 is a very powerful number. A lot of people think that 69 is just about sex, but if you're a Cancer, your zodiac is a 69. So either way, the 6-2 Spirited 9 Enchantress at gmail.com is the email that I want you guys to send your suggestions at. Okay, those of you who are not supporting. If you are supporting, you can send in that support, that donation to the email that you always get to spiritedmessage@gmail.com, and you can say, I would love for you to do this and that. Because even like going out, like I had an idea to go out and do something on foot. And I wanted someone to come with me. And they're like, I'm down, I'm down, I'm down. But then when I found out to go inside this certain area, you got to pay like $60 each time you go in that area. Then you're on a time. And then I think they offered a package, which I could talk about this later down the line. They offered a package, I think, for like $200 and something a month. And they randomly do things. Okay, excuse me. They're this dog over here he's trying to hump my leg. You nasty. Move. Move. He's trying to hump my damn leg, honey. But you can pay like $200 some a month for a package, and you will have unlimited access. And I'm like, I don't want to be paying that. I don't want to be using my hard-earned money to pay for that, honey. And providing content. And even though it's gonna get a lot of views, YouTube ain't gonna be paying me. Because like I said, they're really sanctioning people on YouTube, y'all. Like it's not even funny. Like videos with cursing, videos with sexual suggestive stuff in it, videos that might limit it to certain groups, they're taking those videos down. Even when these spiritual people thought that I was reporting their videos to take, oh, you report my video to get taken down, so we're gonna report your videos. I wasn't doing that, sweetie. And I'm sure my people wasn't doing that all the damn time either. I'm pretty sure they were not. YouTube just, they're being sensitive. You can't talk about nothing on here no more. Because of course, a lot of people are, well, I won't go into that, but it is what it is. So like I said, I don't mind creating content on YouTube, but I want to create the content without expecting anything from youtube.com just to show it. That's all I want to expect, just to show it. But like I said, I'm not gonna be spending my money to do things that, girl, bye. No, no, Girl, bye. No. Hell to no. No. Oh, no. So once again, the 6 TWO spirited 9 enchantress, that's ENCHANTRESS at gmail.com for non donators commentary or suggestions. How about that? Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. And please don't make it about other people too. Oh, that's gonna be a good video too. There's another idea too. I want to do with a video. I'll actually do this video, honey, without donations. I'm not gonna only ask for donations before I do videos. Like I said, I just won't be here that much. If you want to see me every day, donate. Hello. You don't want to see me every day, honey? Don't donate. Listen, hold on. This motherfucker is too much of a cuddler, honey. Baby likes to cuddle. He likes to cuddle with his mama. What? What you want? What you want? He like to cuddle with his mama. Mm-hmm. The past 2 weeks, he been wanting to be all by me all the time. Mm-hmm. He been wanting to cuddle with his mama. What? You cuddle with your mama. You cuddle with your mama. What you want? What you want? What you want? What? You gotta give me a minute. Okay, good baby. Okay, so can you do a video on your views of different worldwide mythologies? Yes, mythologies and how they correspond with modern day. I've always been fascinated with myths and the modern correlation. That would be a very long video because, of course, everything modern is watered down, and I will only say this would be that would be a lot. That would be a very long video, and I will say that too because a good example when they were attacking water, Oshun came to me strong. Always throughout my life, I've noticed stuff after I actually got to do my research on Oshun and people who been followers of Oshun for a very long time. We're talking about 50 plus years. Some of them has been 20 plus years. Because I told you I deal with a lot of people from other parts of the world, particularly the continent of Africa, Europe, and also East Coast in America. I deal with a lot of people that are from these areas, these regions of the world, and I've always, since 2008. So Oshun came to me heavily in 2015. I told you about my bee infestation in my apartment, and they don't know how the bees got into my apartment. My apartment is the only place that had bees in it. I always tell you that when I travel on the road, a bee will appear. I kid you not, like come and bless my car. I swear to you. I swear to y'all, I kid y'all not. Every time I want to travel, if a bee does not show up to bless my car, I know something ain't right. But a bee will show up and it will be all on my car, walking around it, on the windshield wipers. It's crazy. But either way, and I'm allergic to bees. But either way, when Oshun came to me in 2015, just a lot of stuff was coming to me. And a lot of people that were coming to me that were not heavy with Oshun, but I know that she was using them to speak to me. And you should really get into that. You should really get, I'm like, nah. But either way, I won't put too much out there because practices are very private to me. Your religious practices should not be put out there like that all the time. I say certain things to throw kikis and TTs and GGs sometimes, but when they were attacking the water, and you could take they for however you want to take it, when they were attacking the water, like the dams and stuff, and putting extra chloride in water, like tap water, I knew that they were attacking Oshun. And people, Oshun is the avatar, or Oshun could be represented in other cultures as other deities, like Danu. She could represent other deities like Athena. She could be representation of other deities like Diana. Like, we don't know. People could hint at it, but only people that will actually know that are the people that actually venerated Athena back in that time, not currently, because of course everything's watered down now. So if I was to talk about worldwide mythologies and how they connect to modern day uh, views, or what's my opinion on that, I would have to do like one particular deity or one particular mythological system versus doing multiple ones. Because, like I said, that would be turned into like 8 hours and possibly even longer. And then I would have to spend time collecting that information, honey. So that would take some time. But uh, one ancient practice, and then speaking about how it pertains to modern day world, I can do that. That will still take some time, but that could be done. Because you think about deserts and all that, then you think about those type of spirits. You think about lunar deities. You think about solar deities, like, and you will realize that when they're celebrating certain type of deities, they will talk about certain events. Like, remember not Barack. Oh my God, I always want to say Barack Obama. Why do I always want to say Barack Obama, like as if anyway. When pertaining to Barack Obama, um, when they were bombing the moon, because they said that they wanted to get some ice or something. They sent missiles to the moon or something. It was something, honey. They were doing something with the moon. Don't. This is 2011. Y'all can look this up. 2010 to 2011, because I lived in the projects during this time where they were like crazy people, and that's when I think Comet Halley was going to pass between us and the moon. When they were doing all that, I know that was all feminine. I knew that was opening the door for divine feminine energy. And that's the reason why a lot of these religious folks that are male driven, they're upset. A lot of these male like beings are upset. The spirituals that have a lot of male energy in them and it's not balanced, they are upset since 2011. You can look this up too. These people that are patriarchal driven, because that situation opened up the door for divine feminine energy to move in quickly. And that's why things have been changing so quickly. And like I said before, you suppressed the divine feminine for so long, for thousands of years. Now she's coming back in every area of your life, including heterosexual men having feminine ways and they don't realize what's going on. Not to mention the physical manifestation of the divine feminine woman in transgender women. Not to mention all the stuff that is going on that relates to divine feminine. And I could do a video on that. So this is why these things are happening. And they're saying that it's because the end of the world is coming. The end of patriarchal domination is coming to an end. Yes, it is. And I'm waiting for that. Girl, bye. I'm cheering that on. But the world will not end, because they thought the world was going to end when they start demonizing matriarchal powers. Yes, even using the word matrix. And people say, I'm not a part of the matrix. Y'all still in the matrix. You are too, baby girl. You are too. Because matri is womb. That's where it all starts at. Matri. Matri. Honey. That means woman. Womb. Womb. Men. Can we talk about it? So everybody is a part of the matrix. And the more you say you're not, the more you are a part of it. Now, what separates people like me from those people that claim they are not in the matrix is that I am from the mother. I move in the mother, and I'm aware of any artificial inseminations that's taking place within the mother. And the people that are saying they're not a part of the matrix is because they are artificial inseminations into the matrix. They are artificial insemination into the womb of the divine mother. They don't recognize, they don't connect with the divine mother. They are not of the divine mother. They go against the natural grains and the natural currents of the divine mother. They are unnatural. And they would try to say they are natural because they are natural born women. And you could be that. But you are not working with the divine feminine energy. And that's why you are aggressive in appearance. You are aggressive when people say something that does not resonate with you. And you just want to go around and bully and attack and troll people. And when people call you out, you feel like they're the ones trolling. They're the ones bullying. Girl, bye. My eye is on my bills. My eye is on me building my future. Because with you or without you, I'm gonna be here. With or without you, I'm gonna be the person that I was designed to be, as all children of the Most High will be. If you are a child of the Most High, you are a part of the matrix. When you say you're not a part of the matrix, it's because you are not natural. You're not. Even going into, I've seen something where people are saying that people tapping into energy and making people this and that is not divine. Well, if you know anything about the uterus, you know, when the mother's pregnant with you for the first 8 weeks of pregnancy, you are female. Everybody's female. And what happens is the mother goes through a hormonal wash that's brought on by testosterone typically. And women have a natural reoccurrent amount of testosterone in their body. It's called testosterone free serum. You can look this up. It's in your liver. Hello. And something happens to where it can alter the physical change, but not the mental change of that child. And if it does not change the mental change of that child or does not affect the child mentally, the child is still believing that it is female. The embryo still believing that it is female throughout its whole development. When it is born, it then becomes transgender or gender indifferent in some way, shape, or form. Or should I say different types of gender inflictions. And that's why you have straight men that do gay things. And I'm just saying this. That's why you have effeminate straight man. You have effeminate gay man. It is what it is. That is a natural thing depending on the woman's body. Now, we could talk about other stuff that could influence that. But what I'm telling you is for the first 8 weeks of pregnancy, you're not a man. Everybody who's a man right now was not a man for the first 8 weeks of pregnancy. So to say that a man who was born a male anatomically will never be a woman and it's artificial and it's fake is like saying that the mother is fake. It's like saying that the Most High is better or that you're smarter and better than the Most High, and you're really not. There's a reason why transgenders are coming back out to the surface. There's a reason why effeminate males are coming out to the surface. And when I talk about men who put on makeup and stuff, that's a whole nother thing. Because you either are or you're not. You either are transgender or you're not transgender. There's no in between. I think I am. Sometimes I am. No. So we're not talking about that. We're talking about men who act like men or who carry themselves as men, but they're just naturally feminine. You know, their gestures, the way they talk, you know, their movements. It's like, girl, work it out. You know, that's what I'm speaking of. But either way, that is natural. And anybody who says it's not natural, you don't know God. And that's the beautiful part about it is, baby girl, you don't even know your own damn life. You got people over here looking like oops for gobs and oompa loompas, and they look like they were mollywopped all around, girl. They look like they were carrying bricks their whole damn life. And they out here trying to talk about what's natural, what's not. That's not natural. Well, let me tell you what wasn't natural either. For you to go through all the stuff you went through, and you are a natural born woman. Because we can talk about deception on many levels. A lot of women walk around here acting like men, and you got a uterus and fallopian tubes inside that damn body. You don't even act like it. Honey, you don't even act like it, girl. You want to fight everybody, mollywhopping, walking into place, girl, going berserk. And it's like, damn, this bitch, excuse me, this woman has a gift, honey. She has a machine in her that can make or break her. She can have sex with a wealthy man by accident, get pregnant by him, and get him for all his coin. And instead, she out here letting everybody get some of that. Instead, she out here fighting people to damage that. Instead, she out here doing things to mutilate, to mess that up. I mean, that's crazy to me. A woman can have babies without having a penis involved, and I hope you know that. Hello? I hope you know that. A woman can have a baby without having penis involved, but a man cannot have a baby without having the uterus involved. Hello? Hello? So going back into that is the true deception, not someone who's transgender, who always felt that they were transgender, living their truth. What's deception is men out here acting like women. Not saying that you're transgender, but I mean men who say they're men, but yet they gossip like women. You know, they do womanly things. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Yeah, 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 yeah. That's what I'm speaking about right there. Yeah, yeah, yeah. You're deceptive as well. You look like a man, but you still live like a little girl. I can't even say a little boy because I got nephews who act more. They act more like men than some of these men I be seeing, honey. And it's like, girl, and even my lesbian sisters act more like men than some of these men do. And it's like, girl, that's why I got mad, huh? You got the men mad at the lesbians and the trans men because some of them look more like men and act more like men than they do. And you got these women mad at these trans women because some of them act and look more like women than these natural born women are, do. And it's just like, that's why I got really mad. Let's not sit here and call names out because the being deceptive is having people think that you're a woman, but yet you have children and you abort them. You have children and you just throw them into the system. A woman don't do that. Women are very sensitive beings, very emotional, very touching. Ow. You know, you cry over every little thing. And men, you really give a damn. So, some men, they act like they don't give a damn, and some men they do act like they don't give a damn. You can tell they kind of do, but they really don't. It is what it is. So it's like at the end of the day, not saying that men don't have a sensitive side, because they do, because everyone has their mother and father in them. But either way, it's like, but you're not a part of the matrix. I believe you. That's what I said. Pay attention to what people say. Pay attention to what they say, what they don't say. Not really what they say. Listen to what they're not really saying. Because they're telling you, but they're not telling you. You're not part of the matrix, girl, because you're fake. You're here to mess up the system. You're here to fool people. You're here to make people think that things are one way when it's really not. And that's probably why a lot of these so-called I'm not in the matrix people, you're not part of the matrix, but you had to file bankruptcy. That tell me you were all up in the matrix, sis. No tea, no shade. Or at least you thought you were. At least you thought you were. Girl, you thought you were gonna sit here and max out all these credit cards, buy all these houses, knowing you were only making $5,000 a month. Girl, they bought a $250 house, $250,000 house, saying, "Well, I thought that, yeah, I thought that too." They thought they were exempt for some tea, and now they realize they're not. Now they're like, "Oh my God, I need to recuperate." So now you're not part of the matrix because they got you good, didn't they? Yeah, girl, because you lied on that bank statement. Yeah, that mortgage note. You lied on that mortgage note. Told me you were making all that money. You really wasn't. You were living client to client. This thing. That's why you pay cash for your stuff, honey. Pay cash on it. Yeah, go ahead and pay cash on it. Pay those taxes on. That's all you got to do. You got to like that. Pay cash then. Stop making a mortgage note then. Anyway, like I said before, I am of the matrix. And anybody who's really the divine father, the most high, woo! Elohim Gibor, anybody who's a part of that divine bloodline that descend from that being, any seed that was planted, whether it was in this soil or another soil, by the most high. Yes, honey, can we talk about it? You are a part of the matrix, honey. Now, the good thing about the matrix is you start to recognize the fake. You start to see the fake stuff, honey. You see the fake for what it is. So that's really what they were talking about in the movie of The Matrix too. They were realizing we're in the matrix. Yeah, we recognize everything for what it really is. We're starting to pay attention to what's going on. Exactly. That movie was reverted. Okay. If you look at the movie and just think of everything in reverse. Because it's really what it is. Stuff that they say is artificial is really not. Things say are not artificial really are. Going back into ancient writings was right to left, not left to right. New languages we write left to right. Old world it was right to left. You even read right to left. Now, honey, we read left to right. Then y'all say, well, the music is in reverse. Well, in reverse, you hear the real message, girl, because we speak we speak in reverse. So when you backmask, you're just hearing what it really is. And you don't understand it because you were taught how to speak the other way, just like you were taught to read from left to right. So that's why you don't understand languages that are written from right to left, because your brain cannot comprehend that. because everything is flipped up. Then also you got foods out there. You got people out here that are trying to get inside your head, rewire your brain, because everything that you watch and listen to is a rewiring of your brain. You don't understand that, but I want you to research neuroscience. Everything that you listen to and watch affects you on a cellular level. Hello? And people rewire you daily. And that's why sometimes people feel depressed. You feel out of it because you got real training and you got fake training and you feel so stuck. You don't know what, but your real self know exactly what you should be doing. Meditate, listen to yourself. You'll never go wrong, honey. But that's what's going on. That's the perversion. Reversion, perversion, verbersion, honey, girl, bye. It is what it is, girl. At the end of the day, and you take out the P, you got aversion, right? In perversion, you got aversion or eversion. Girl, however way you want to say it. It is what it is. But learn some things. Stop looking on YouTube to see who's shaking booty and shit. I gotta look up a video how to shake that booty. Some people watch videos on stuff that are meaning every damn day, girl, and their life is still not showing it. If you're out there watching videos on how to cook food and you still don't know how to cook, does that make sense to you? If you've been watching videos for 5 years on how to properly braid your hair and you don't know how to braid hair yet, does that make sense to you? So that's the same thing with spiritual stuff. If you've been on these spiritual videos for 10 years and you're still at a child level in magic, what does that say about the things you've been watching or the people who've been teaching you this stuff? I'm curious to know what you think about that. Even for the people that say they've been here for 10 years, content creators, you've been here for 10 years talking about stuff, but why haven't your life reflected that? Because there's people that have been here for 2 years talking about this stuff, and they went from living in a shack to living in a mansion. How the hell you been here for 10 years talking about this stuff, girl, and you still in the dungeons? You still in Krabby Town? You still living in alleyways and byways and living in cars and stuff? I mean, I'm just a little confused by that. And I'm not cutting in on people. I'm just asking real questions. You know, you've been here for 10 years offering spiritual services and you've been helping people out. Where's your help at? When your help gonna come? Because the Most High said, what you do to others come back to you. Oh, when you do love work for people, love will always come to you. Hello? When you do protection work for people, you will always be protected. That's what the Most High said. That's what scriptures say, honey. Hello? What scriptures you want? Veda, Bible, Quran. Hello? John the Baptist book? What you need? What you want? Hello? Book of Psalms with T. Because it's there, honey. What you do to others will always come back to you. You sick, you broke, and you went through that stuff you went through because you were conning people. You were cheating people out of their coin. You were misleading people. That's what I said before. Anybody out there that want to become a spiritual leader or a spiritual content creator, you got to be very mindful about the information you put out there, because you will always have to answer to the work you put out there. And we could take away God out the equation. We could take God out the equation. If God is not real, everything has happened due to a balancing of nature, because nature is balanced. That's why there's male and female, boy, girl, tall, short, fat, skinny. Okay. And everything that's in between will transition eventually into the area it needs to go into. Okay. Can we talk about it? So at the end of the day, if you're not thinking about God, let's say you're atheist, everything you put out has a opposite or a opposing energy to it. You steal, you go to jail. Because on the opposite of stealing, you could have paid for it and not have to go to jail. See that right there? So it is what it is. When you lie to people, you mislead people, you get affected by that. So like I said, I don't feel sorry for things when I hear certain stories about people. Girl, you did something and you're just not saying it. It is what it is. Going into these people right here, girl, it is what it is. Girl, I could be here, I could be basic, I could be broke, I could be all this other tea, girl. Into that, girl, I got good credit. My C's ain't worried, girl. I ain't worried about that, girl. It is what it is. Shout out to my supporters out there. As I always say, honey, thank you so much, girl. You help me do what it is I need to do. And bruh, girl, and bruh, hello. You help me. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. Come on, JT Funny. Can I do a video on LGBT and our connection with the mother goddess and the power she blesses us with? I sure will. Yep, I could do that. That'll be simple. I could definitely do that, JT Funny. That'll be very simple. So with the Greek gods and influences over the zodiac signs. Okay, so there you go. There you go. The Greek gods and their influence over the zodiac. See, that'd be a simple video topic to talk about. The jinns and their deserts in America. There you go. There you go. Now, of course, they would be called different. They'll be called separate things than that, right? They'll be called little devils or demons. But of course, you know why deserts are connected to demonic beings. And if you don't know, then maybe I'll discuss that. And I may have that in the class. I will look through my class notes, see if I have that in the class. So I won't go too deep into that. There you go. When they be called tricksters, who? Who? Because you know, the word trickster could be used in good terms or bad terms. The term trickster could be used as I like to play games with you, but I'm serious about what it is I do for you, right? And then the word trickster could be used as a demonizing term or instance, like I'm going to trick you into thinking that I'm going to bless you with money, but I'm actually going to take all your money from you. See what I mean? So even when people use word like I'm a trickster, I'm a little nervous with that because tricksters, being a trickster could have a good, it could be good and bad. Like being tricky with your words, being people that are linguistically intelligent are considered tricksters. Geminis are considered tricksters, not in a bad way, but they're considered tricksters because they're witty. They're able to say certain things a certain way that certain people cannot catch that tea. But in a bad way, they can use lies to get people to write together. That's what the term trickster could be. In a way, it could be, I'm going to have you thinking that I'm doing this, but I'm really not doing that. Once again, going into casework, thus I show pictures of what I do and I get you involved so you know the work is being done. When people say, I don't want you involved, or people say, I don't want to be involved, well, how do you know the work is being done for you or not? You don't know that. And then, of course, I want to be involved in my work because I want to know what to do when I need to do my own maintenance work. Right. Like, girl, I don't want to be you do everything and I don't know what you're doing and that just because I got to keep coming to you. No, show me what you're doing. I know you can't show me everything, but show me something so I can do it. Yes. Silver tongue. Right. Well, of course. Of course, because you have, the Djinns is more of a Muslim or Arabic term. In English, it would be demons or devils. So, of course, those things are considered fallen angels, even going into extraterrestrial. Our ancestors were going into intraterrestrial or interterrestrial beings. They were communicating internally with beings. People are talking about extraterrestrials, and these people saying these demons, aka aliens, are coming into their home and they're communicating. Oh my God, I've seen so many videos of spiritualists. And like during Virtue, I personally think that she got frightened with something because these people, they'll sit here and they'll talk about these angelic beings and they have these angels coming to them or they have these aliens coming to them. And I don't think that everybody has the ability to speak with angelic forces. Everybody don't have the ability to do that. And in order to deal with demons, you got to be able to deal with angels. So what happens is a lot of people, they're opening themselves up to demonic forces. And I want to talk about this. It's going to be another video I'm going to be doing. And they open themselves up to demonic forces. And what end up happening is the demonic forces start jumping and they start feeding off of them. And what happens is the demonic forces start using these people as their guinea pigs. So these people start doing things, saying things, acting a certain way that's not really who they are. And that also turns into multi-personality disorder because you have all these personalities because these are demonic beings influencing your thoughts. And that's why you're feeling, oh, I didn't recognize that. Yeah, because you were actually possessed. But either way, going into people having bloodlines from these beings, I think that that's possible. You have people that was on this planet. And when the angels fell, honey, they saw them and they started mating with them. Some of that bloodline got rinsed out. Some of that bloodline stayed pure. Can we talk about it? Everybody that look brown skin ain't from the same lineage line. And that's what these black conscious community people want you to think. I don't think that. I don't believe that. And that's why I don't fall for that. Just because you look like me skin wise, doesn't mean that we are genetically and chemistry identical. It don't mean we got nothing in common with each other. And I'm not even cutting in. I'm being truthful here. That don't mean nothing. Even when you got half brothers and half sisters, honey, that could be a whole nother bloodline mixing with your bloodline. You don't know. So just because we came from the same mama, we didn't come from the same father and the same mother, baby girl, we don't come from the same bloodline like that. No tea, no shade. And I'm not saying that because, you know, I have problems with my siblings. Shit, I love my siblings. I'm saying in the sense of if we don't share the same grandma or same grandpa in any way, shape, or form, I really don't have to like you or be cool with you. Or yeah, I'm gonna trust you because you look like me, girl. Bye. You got GMOs, genetic modification, genetically modified beings that walk this planet, and genetically modified due to cells changing in the body to fit in with nature, and or cells and or DNA changing due to it having to do so. And I won't get too far into that because that gets into other shit, and I want to kind of keep some stuff in. Once again, because like I said, once I start talking, I just keep going, and I don't want to do that. So like I said, you know, yeah, we'll be doing a video. We'll be doing some videos on stuff with proof as well. With proof, because we like to show our receipts. You know, we don't like to just talk about things. You know, we can sit here and talk about the sun being fake all day long, then go by artificial news stories and say that the sun was bald and all this other stuff. And it's like, oh, girl, please. So they got this big ass bright light up there shining on this big ass Earth, like 3,000 miles. Yeah, girl, they gotta have a million in girl, Miss Thing. I can't. Anyway, let me go. I think that Andromeda probably I don't think that because this is my hard time, and this, like I said, this is the skeptic in me, J2 Funny. This is the skeptic spiritual. This is the skeptic side of my spiritual, because you got to have a balance. Duality is very important. I'm a positive person, but I still acknowledge that I have the abilities to do some fucked up things to people. I'm a intelligent person, but I acknowledge the fact that I can get ignorant. It is what it is. I acknowledge duality, and people that acknowledge that stuff, you will go far in life. You will definitely go far in life. Okay. Because you got to know when to hold them. You got to know when to fold them. But when people say that they channel these beings or they're getting downloads, because I hear that a lot. Like, I kid you not. Even like one of my spiritual sisters, she's starting to say that a lot. I hear that a lot. I've been hearing this since 2012. I've been hearing a lot of people say, I'm getting downloads. I'm getting downloads. And some people, they're actually getting downloads and you're seeing it because they were smoking, they were drinking, they were doing some messed up stuff. They got these downloads and they quit that stuff. But if you're getting these downloads and you're not a changed person, you're doing the exact same stuff. You're just possibly implementing a little more stuff into yourself, like you're fasting a little more. That's not really a download. I think there's something else going on. I think that's a mental breakdown. And that's just my opinion. I don't think that's a download. I think a download is you're sitting here and you're just like, what am I gonna do with my life? Something is going on. Oh my God, I need help. And then you start getting these downloads with these ideas, and then you start doing these ideas and they start making your life turn into a 360. I think those are downloads. But now these downloads and you're still in shit water, no tea, no shade. You still where you were before you got these downloads. I don't think those are downloads. So even going into these alien channelings where people are saying these aliens are coming into their room, and someone sent me a link to a video of this woman saying she's channeling these angels or these demons or these aliens, because, I think these aliens are demons. In my mind, I'm thinking to myself, well, why are you still a woman on here charging $300 for your books? Because when these beings teach you of what to do to tap into getting gold from these companies or Donald Trump, wouldn't these spirits tell you a way how to tap into Donald Trump so he can give you some of his billions of dollars? If you're really channeling spirits like that, can we talk about it? Like, wouldn't that, and even go along the lines of people say they can send spirits people to scratch people up. If you could send a spirit over there to scratch somebody up physically, then you can send a spirit to Chase Bank to get money out that damn bank account. Girl, get the hell up out of here. Get the damn off. Get off my damn timeline. Get off my damn phone. Get off damn out my damn email. Girl, bye. So going into these angels being channeled, a woman said she was sitting in her house. She was in a meditation. These angels were coming to her. They were sending signals into her body. It made her sleep. She woke up in her bed. She didn't know what happened. 12 hours later, she get on the phone. The friend said the same thing happened to her. And I'm just sitting there thinking to myself, like, but yet, no tea, no shade. You have MS. You also had cancer. You beaten out with chemotherapy. Your friend is currently fighting diabetes and something else. So these angelic beings or these aliens were not healing your body. They didn't send you information on how to heal yourself of that cancer. They didn't tell you how to cure yourself of that MS. And they didn't tell you how to get rid of that diabetes. But yet they came to you just to do that. Just to tell you, we're in another galaxy 3.2 light years away, and we're always watching. Really? You think I'm gonna believe that? I'm not buying into that. I think that a lot of the people that believe in that stuff, I think they're mentally ill. I think people I think people create alternative realities to escape this reality. Spirits are real. Uh Angelic beings are real. Um Aliens depends on what you mean, because they call immigrants aliens. If you're from Mexico, foreign, they call them aliens. UFOs means unidentified flying objects. Honey, a plane could be a UFO because it's unidentified. You know it's a plane, but do you know whose plane that is? You know what I mean? So at the end of the day, I'm not gonna be like, whoa, an alien is talking to her and from another galaxy, because that could be a demon and she's calling an angel. And I could bet all my money on it that these so-called aliens that people are visiting or having visitation from are demons. Even when they said they saw spaceships and the spaceships zoomed them up, why would they have to do that when they're in other dimensions? Why do they have to fly a spaceship over you to suck you up into that spaceship? Why would they have to do that? I mean, those are just answers. Even when people say that there's things in the sky and stuff, and they're like, well, you don't know, so you have to say possibility. I'm going to say that's not real, because what would be the point in that? When they could just, if they're going to take people out like that, they could just, while you're all sleeping, or put shit in your water to wipe you out. Why they need to do other shit to wipe you out with? I mean, like, I don't, that's just what I'm thinking. Like, why? That don't make sense, girl. And oh, there's something in the sky, and it's okay, but what would be the purpose of that? Because you ever look into the sky with a telescope, especially looking at Mars and stuff, it doesn't look like a solid planet. It looks like there's water or something there. So that tells that there's something above us. There's a layer, and it could be jelly, it could be anything. There's a layer that's stopping us from getting up there. And that's a proven fact. You can look that up scientifically. They got videos on that. If you buy a telescope, you can look yourself. So it's like, girl, there's a planet coming in there. What? A planet gonna hit us? Out of all these years, girl, there's what? People been on this planet. They could go back at least 10,000 years, girl, and that never happened, girl. Because gravity is still a theory, girl. What? Dinosaurs too, girl, is a theory. That's not a fact. That's a theory, girl. Many archaeologists have proven that too. It's a theory that dinosaurs walk this planet. Girl, bye. Miss Thing, please. So I'm gonna believe not so. The Bible doesn't speak about it. No ancient stuff. Girl, bye. Show me an ancient scripture that speak about it. Even going into Mesopotamia, where they talk about dinosaurs roamed, and I put dinosaurs there to eat up humans. Girl, this thing. Dinosaurs probably existed when demons fell from heaven. How about that? The demons mutated into dinosaur-like beings. How about that? Does that sound better to you? That sound better to me, Miss Thing. So they're just mentally ill. Hello, Lamar. No, Esquivel is in New Jersey. Esquivel is in New Jersey. Come on, little Mar. Yes, little Mar. Hello, honey. Okay. Okay, J too sexy. Okay. SC Vol is so funny. Ah, thank you, Espaval. Oh no, no more aliens. I know, Little Mer. That's why I'm like, at Little Mer, I can't. Little Mer, listen, I'm so sick of aliens. Uh, Shout out to Grand Madam AK Carol. I love her. She sent me a video like 4 months ago of these aliens. Girl, I stopped that video like 2 minutes in. I sent her a message. I said, Grand Madam, with all due respect, I'm not watching that bullshit. I'm sorry. Like, do aliens not like black people? Like, I'm not cutting in, but do they not like black folks? Do aliens not like Hispanic folks? Does aliens not like people that are sane? Like, everybody who get abducted by alien is a white folk. I'm sorry, it's a white person. They are like cuckoo for cocoa puffs. They're not like psychologists or doctors or lawyers. Like they're trailer park, or they're average Americans with stressed life. So it's like, was there really an alien there? Then on top of that, how do I not know that the government didn't appear to you in a suit? They drugged you with some shit, because anybody that had surgery, listen, when you have surgery, girl, they gave me a shot. They sprayed my ass, gave me a shot in my ass. I got an IV. They made me take these pills, girl, to knock me out, honey. And my last few seconds, I remember I was watching the news. I was going out, honey. So I can sit here and give y'all a story too, and say, honey, the TV looked like it was dripping off the damn wall. And then Lachey was right there next to me on the side of my bed, and Lachey looked like she turned into a man. I could say that too. So the same thing with that. If somebody came into my room on those drugs, I would probably say they were aliens, but they had on their astronaut suit. They appeared to me in an astronaut suit, and because I was so high on whatever it is they sprayed in the air, chloroform, I thought it was an alien with these big gray eyes. Then they have these fake ass videos of people interviewing aliens, and this alien just sitting there with his face moving and drooling and shit. And I'm just thinking to myself, like, that don't even sound right, girl. Did that even sound right to you? Because if something was buried in this earth and they dug it up, the air would cause that product to deteriorate. So if an alien came from another place and they came here, you touching on their skin will probably make your skin melt. Or you wearing gloves, because they wear these plastic gloves. Like, girl, latex, you could touch aliens with latex gloves on. The alien were drooling, they were wiping the alien's mouth off. The alien's drool, saliva is water like ours. It's not acid. It's not uranium or nothing. Like, girl, bye. Get about it. I don't believe that shit, girl. That's a coach too to make money. Anybody that feed into that stuff, you crazy. You need to go get help, girl. I'm not believing none of that shit. Okay. Okay. Okay, come on, Little Mer. Okay, come on. John who? Well, that's what he say though. Hello, Jason Rivera, LeBron, long time no see. Well, listen, John Kucinich, he was running for president, which means he's a part of a certain group of people, which means that he wants to carry on that UFO thing. All I'm gonna say is UFO is brought up a lot with government, as well as the world being shaped in a globe. We cannot separate. We could separate religion. Well, no, we can't, because that's even a part of government too. What can we celebrate? Gender and politics are never discussed together. Yeah. Sexuality is never discussed with politics neither, because we know that's separate. But UFO is always discussed with politics. Religion is always discussed with politics. Anything that the politics that got their hands on is discussed with politics. So going into a president or a man that's running for president, that means he had to be some type of connection with that stuff. I won't even go into that because I'm not into conspiracies and all that good stuff. And now they can arrest you for that stuff. So I'm not even going to talk about that. But it amazes me that these people would talk about that. Even going into that congressman that killed his wife because she was getting Alzheimer's. I think she was a businesswoman too. Look this up. You can look this up too. I think they were like mayors or something. And he wiped her out. He killed her, then he killed himself because she was sick. She had Alzheimer's or something, honey. She was losing her mind. So he killed her, then himself. Like, These people are not mentally stable, honey. They see a lot of shit. Like, I'm not believing nothing they say. Now, if you live a stress-free life, then I'm gonna listen to what you guys say. But if you're stressed out, girl, you going crazy, honey. You gonna say anything you can to I seen aliens. I got a visitation from Jesus. Jesus was on the wall. Virgin Mary appeared to me in my house. Oh, really? She did? She appeared to you in your house how many years ago? And you still been sick? So what did she bring you when she appeared to you, baby? What? Who came to you? What? Oshun came to you? Really? But you sick? Oh, that's crazy. And she heals people. That's real crazy. You said what? You're a Christian? You believe in the Bible? You believe in Jesus? You believe that Jesus died on the cross and rose on the third day? Really? But what you say, girl? You got money problems? Bankruptcy? You're sick? Don't Jesus do that? Doesn't he heal? Isn't he a doctor? I don't know. That's a little crazy to me. You were getting downloads? What? Spirit was talking to you? Spirit was giving you downloads? Well, what were you doing before you got the downloads and what you doing now? Well, I haven't had sex. Um, let's see what else. I've been feeling better about myself. No, baby. What were you downloading? Because when I tell you I got spiritual downloads in 2011, girl, I got my own apartment in my own name. 2012, girl, I started fixing my credit. When I got my second download in 2015, baby girl, my credit score jumped up, girl, and I got rid of a lot of bad habits, including running around with messed up ass people. That's what my downloads got me or gave to me. When I was going through my downloads back in January, girl, it gave me a lot of ideas that are now being very fruitful outside of my spiritual stuff because I don't just do my spiritual stuff. So see what I mean? So you're getting these downloads, but what is it doing for you, sis? Are you just collecting these downloads and that's it? Because downloads is an upgrade. When you get a download on your PlayStation 4, it upgrades your files so your PlayStation runs up to date. Hello? So you're getting an update or a download on something, girl, and yet you still a basic ass person? I don't believe that. You got downloads, but you still having money problems? I don't believe that. You got downloads, but you still having health problems? I don't believe that. You had downloads, but you still smoke, you still drink, you still have sex randomly? I don't agree. No, ma'am. You were getting something else, girl. Honey, something else is going on, girl. That was probably a breakdown. Okay. Hello. Okay. Oh, yeah. The shooter does not say, oh, we were talking about that too. Yeah, we were saying that too. You know what's so crazy? She looks like a lot of people who don't know other cultures, Little Mer, they will think that. Now, she does look a little strange, but she's also a woman who's underweight. I knew a girl named Jordan who comes from the country Jordan. Yes. And her mother was Muslim. She's not Muslim, but her mother was. Either way, Jordan had a weird shaped body and a weird shape. And I'm not cutting in on her because she even said this for herself. She's odd. And her and her boyfriend, he was as fine as Hispanic guy in shape, sexy as hell. He had a baby face with a grown man's body. Imagine that. And she just had this weird look to her, almost like tranny-ish. And her neck was like thick and long, and her face was like cricket. And she wasn't, I don't know. And when she walked, she would walk like a reptilian. It was like, ugh. And I could have said she wasn't human either, but she was human. Um, she was just like that. It is what it is. But like I said, people, I don't know. The lady who went into YouTube, she obviously suffered from mental conditions. You could see it in her eyes. In fact, her eyes looked black. There was nothing there. But I don't think she was an alien. I don't think she was a Ookie Pookie Pocahontas Nuka Luka. Somebody said she looked like she was transgender. And I said, bitch, now you trying it. It was a black woman too that said that. I said, girl, now you trying it, honey. And I should say you look like a transgender too, but I'm not. Um, hold on, girl. Hold on, girl. I'm finishing up my YouTube, girl. Hold on. So either way, like I said, it is what it is, honey. Okay. Okay, Jason. All I'm saying, honey. Well, yes. Spirit speaks with everything. Spirit speaks with everything. Spirit speaks with numbers. Spirit speaks with people. Spirit speaks with symbols. Spirit speaks with sense. Spirit speaks with all of that. Yes. I talk about spirit speaks a little before I start talking about that stuff. Spirit speaks with everything. There's times where I ask spirit, you know what? I think I want to go to. I think I want to take a trip to the bay for the day. And the day before, spirit will show me something with something, and then something will end up happening. I'm like, oh, I'm not going. Like, I know spirit saying, girl, it's not time for you to go. You know what I mean? Or I say, I'm about to take a trip to Vegas for the day or for the weekend because I got direct flights 3 days a week, and it goes 5 times from my city to Las Vegas. And it's on like $55 round trip. But I would say, I want to go to Vegas for the day. And right when I'm planning, somebody will bring up, I'm from Vegas and y'all, it's this, and that, da, 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 da. Somebody just got robbed at gunpoint. And I said, girl, bye. And there's nothing too. A lot of people are starting to get robbed. You see that? Like, we got the bums of the bums. Like, people are starting to get robbed now. See, y'all better get some security, y'all. Don't carry no damn cash on you. Act like you broke. Don't carry no jewelry or nothing on you that's flashy, honey. Carry your spirits with you, honey. Miss Thing. Can we talk about a care security, girl? And a rule of thumb, when you have security with you, your security is not always by you because you don't want people to know who your security people are. Because then they'll say, every time you come in here, this person comes with you. And you never know. That might turn into a stalking situation or people think you got a stalker. When you have security with you, rule of thumb is, oh, maybe I should do a video on that. Maybe I should do a video on security, how to have a security team with you. But you want to keep them in a distant, and you want them in their own car. You want them separate from you. So people don't say, yeah, that must be the man. That must, if you're a woman, they'll think that's your boyfriend. Who knows? But keep the distance and make sure they run fast, and make sure if they do carry a gun, like my security, make sure they have a license to carry that gun and they have great aim. How? So just because they need to take somebody out from a distance and they'll shoot your ass. Also, sign a non-disclosure form with your security team. Anything you see behind these closed doors, you better not go out and talk about it. Shout out to Beyonce and Tiffany Haddish because Tiffany talked too much. See right there, somebody like that right there. So you can't trust somebody around that right there. She'd be like, girl, she have to take off her wig and she have to do this and that bad. Girl, bye. You talk too damn much. Shut up. Girl, I went to her house, girl. She had some type of patch on her inner thigh. And I said, girl, something is not right with that. Something is going on. Girl, she had 20,000 vitamins going up. Something ain't right with that. So make sure your security team signs a non-disclosure form. So, baby girl, you don't discuss anything we talk about. And I'm thinking about doing that with my classes and stuff too. And even when I do casework with people, some type of contract, girl. But anyway, girl, she looked like a normal Iranian woman. There you go. She's a little crazy. Yes. Okay. Okay. But spirit will speak to you with numbers, and spirit will use other people to speak to you as well. You will have ideas. Spirit is talking to you. That's why I said earlier, write down what ideas you have and remember what you wrote down. This is why you keep a journal. Keep a journal. Write down everything. Today is April the 5th. I asked Spirit to show me if I should leave my man or not. Right? Write that down. And then when people start giving you signs, don't say, no, girl, you lying. Girl, you just mad because I got a man and you don't. Girl, you ask Spirit to tell you if your man was cheating or not. Or if you see a text message and he tell you that it's a business, it's a boss, why are you and your boss texting? Your boss don't need to be texting. If your boss want to text you, honey, she need to give you a business phone. And that business phone is only going to be on during business hours. Or they email. Okay, like I told y'all, I manage people. We didn't text all throughout the hours because I didn't want their girlfriends think that I'm trying to hit on them and stuff. And oh, is that your boss or who that is? Exactly, girl. I'm gonna email you. Check that email before you go to bed when you first wake up, Miss Thing. So Spirit does the same thing. Okay, but anyway, go on. I gotta go, y'all. And okay, come on. Spirits love talking in numbers, honey. Spirits like talking in everything, honey. Hello. But anyway, y'all, I'm gonna go. I have to do some things, y'all. Yes, honey. I look forward to seeing y'all this summer. If I'm in y'all area, you better come out and see me, or I'm gonna read you down. I'm playing. Anyway, Bye, y'all. Love and light. Check out the Blogspot 28 Spirit 8 Mystic 8 Blogspot. Why? What you about to do? Okay. Okay. So when you come back, I'll end it then. Go ahead. When you come back, I'll end it then. Okay. Perfect, little man. Okay, no, it's not the time to let me go in peace. I'm still gonna be here for a little piece. No play. Okay. Yes, yes. Now it's time for me to go in peace. Yes, come on, little bear. Um, what was I gonna say? You tired? This dog always acting like you tired, honey. I was gonna say, but yeah, spirit uses people too. That's why sometimes, like I said, when I'm walking around, I'll put on my headphones sometimes. If it looks like somebody's trying to say something to me, I will listen a little bit of what they're saying. If it does not sound right to me, then I will be like, okay, honey, have a good day. Bye bye. I don't just rudely cut people off. But sometimes I'm like, okay, honey, okay, bye, yeah, yeah, bye bye, okay, bye bye. Because sometimes, honey, people will just be talking gibberish, and I think it's a distraction. So you got to be able to decode the difference between the distraction and what's legit. But spirit does talk to you, honey. Trust me. I've even watched movies. I wanted to watch a certain movie. Let's say Tyler Perry. I've seen a lot of Tyler Perry movies. There's some movies I'm like, I feel like watching that movie tonight. Yes, I'm watching tonight. When I watch tonight, in the scene, they will say something that pertains to something that I was asking spirit. And it's crazy. I'm like, how the hell I watch this movie and I never even know that that movie had that part in it. So spirit does talk. You're not code. Okay, little Mer. To go. Now it's time for her to go. Little Mer said, now it's time for her to go in peace. Little Mer, no, it's not. Okay. No, it's not, honey. Damn, what's taking him so long? I'm waiting for this deposit from one of my jobs. They sent the email this morning. Normally they pay out the same day. Now they're saying 1 to 2 days. Oh, it better not come like early in the morning. It better not come at like, I kid you, it better not come at like 5 in the morning because I'm gonna have to go out at 5 in the morning. Damn. Anyway, are you back, girl? Hello. Now it's time for you to go in peace. What movie? Oh God, Little Mer. You could donate if you want to, Little Mer. Little Mer, I can go watch that movie. But sure, Little Mer, donate so I go watch Acrimony and I can commentate on that. In that washroom. Yeah, girl, I have to wash everything. The pillows, everything, bitch. I have to go, honey. Can't stand dirtiness, dirty smells. Me neither. I have a problem with odors. I wonder if hormones make that happen. Hormones make you get off a smell for your dick. No, I meant like I wonder if hormones make it to where you can smell odors stronger and it makes you get turned off by that. Yeah. I had to wash all the pillows, the covers, to just stop. Cause girl, I don't like body odor. I don't like body odor. I don't like oral odor, honey. I'm sorry. Girl, bye. Anyway, girl, girl. Let me hit up this YouTube because you're over here talking about penises and stuff. Yeah. So I will. Yes, I will, honey. Let me know, everybody. Thank y'all so much. Shout out to you all. Check out the blog spot too. It's Spirit Aim and say that. blogspot.com. We are doing the Ancestor Veneration live tomorrow, uh, Friday and Saturday, but you have until today to purchase. And like I said, we'll go from there. Until then, honey, shout out to those who already signed up. I will talk y'all to the. I will talk to y'all the. I will talk to y'all the next video. Hello, and for those of you who took the Bible discussion, I did not hear back from y'all, so I'll be sending y'all the recorded video before tomorrow morning. Hello. Bye for now, y'all. Bye now. Don't take those small dicks. I don't think that